Hey buddies, SomeNutzGuy here. Hope you're having an awesome day so far, and welcome back for more RLCraft. I was sitting here like, what should we do today? And then I was like, oh yeah, we still have this to do. This is the College of Evil, my favorite dungeon in all. Oh! Sea Serpent, my guy. What do you mean? As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, this is my favorite dungeon in all of RLCraft. It's really, really cool. And part of the reason I like it so much is the whole structure is protected by magic. So you can't break the block. So you have to do the dungeon properly and go through it. I mean, there is a way, but you have to go through the dungeon properly and go through all the rooms, and you can't break the spawners and you can't cheese it, basically. So you have to do the dungeon properly, and it's massive, it's huge, and I would love to see more of these types of dungeons in RLCraft. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's go. SomeNutzGuy, grab gaming by the nuts. The only small problem with this dungeon is that there's pretty much a 99.9 recurring, maybe even 100% chance that it ends up getting lit on fire. And the protection doesn't stop it from being lit on fire. And then it kind of burns through the core kind of middle main cool part of the dungeon, which is a little bit of a shame. But, you know, maybe if we get some luck, there is an infinitesimal chance that it won't light on fire. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed, but you never know. So we'll be entering through. There is a different entrance, but I like to enter through this way just because it's straight down to the basement and it's straight into the dungeon. There's another entrance into the courtyard if you don't want to go through these little cobby webbies, and it can be quite annoying if you're going through here and spiders are spawning and you can't deal with them. But fortunately, we have advanced thorns, so they just kind of clap themselves. Oh, look, a champion. You're welcoming us to the dungeon, Mr. Champion. Kapow! Oh. Of course he was one that was stick. Wait, what? Was it Infernal Champion? Bruh. Or is there champions that also have a sticky mechanic? I didn't see. Kapow. Who died over there? And here we are, into the first... Why is there a shambler here? You're kind of out of place, my guy. Into the first room, and nothing much in here. The loot in this dungeon is actually really good, and there's some really cool rooms in the basements, and there's a lot of pretty damn good loot throughout this structure as well. So we'll kind of go through the different rooms, show you all the different rooms and stuffs, and show you what kind of loot is available in this here cool dungeon. I mean, firstly, you're going to get a lot of emeralds because there are a ton of vindicators and all kinds of things that drop emeralds. So lots of emeralds to be gained here. That's for sure. Now, I don't even have advanced looting, but on this weapon anyway. Here we've got a little enchanting room, and these have some decent stuffs in here. Got a good number of enchants, infinity. Ooh, a mending. I'll probably take a mending. What are these? Why do I have these? And diamond blocks. Nice, dude. Oh yeah, and all the mobs pretty much have like armor. A lot of mobs have diamond armor stuff, so you got a lot of diamonds from here. Kapow! Down here we got a little barracks, and I don't think there's much in here. It's mostly bolts and arrows. And we got some heals in here. That's one nice thing about it as well, is there's actually quite a lot of heals in various different rooms and chests. So if you come here a little bit earlier than me, when I've got all this good gear, then it is definitely a good way to keep heals up by looting all the heals. So that's nice. Also, I actually forgot, but someone asked me what my enchants and my weapon were, and I couldn't be bothered to type it out. So we're going to go through a really quick enchant recap as well. What we have on our stuffs. Give you guys a feel for how strong we are now. All right, now we cleared this room of anyone that might rudely interrupt us. On our helmet, we have Advanced Protection 4, Advanced Thorn 3, Respiration 3, Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Heating. Just Advanced Protection 4, Strength and Vitality 3, Advanced Thorns 3, Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Heating. Advanced Protection 4, Advanced Thorns 3, Agility 2, Unbreaking, Mending, and Heating. And Advanced Protection 4, Advanced Thorns 3, Double Jump, Feather Falling 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending, High Jump 2, Depth Strider 3, and Heating. On the weapon, we have Supreme Sharpness 5, Swifter Slashes 4, Arc Slash 3, Education 3, Rune and Piercing Capabilities 3, Vampirism 2, Mending, Mortalitas 6, Lifesteal 2, and Parry. It could be better, but it is pretty damn strong. All right, back to the dungeon. Oh, nice. Blaze rods, emeralds, and diamonds. We'll take those. Ooh, this room. This room is super cool. I love the design of this room. Okay, so check this out. You see the floor below us, right? Check this out. Look. When I first went into this room, I was like, what the hell? Why is there invisible walls? I don't get it. Why is there invisible walls? Why is there just an ice floor and invisible wall? But look at it, dudes. It's a mirror image. And it's a maze. It's a mirror image maze, and the fences down there, the metal fences, are the walls, and it's like a mirror. It's so cool, man. I really like the design of this room. I think it's really clever, and I just thought it was super cool. Blaze rods. Bonk, bonk. Not a whole lot in here, though. Emeralds, blaze rods. Some decent mid-tier loots. Can't hit this champion. There we go. Gosh. Now we've got a locked chest here. Oh. Excuse me, guy. Excuse me, guy. Now, what do we got in the locked chest? Ooh, some glowing powder. Sorry, some glowing powder and a balloon. And one thing that is great about this dungeon is there's so many baubles in here. This is actually a really good place to try and get baubles for your Ankh shield. It's one of the best things that this dungeon is for, or one of the things dungeon is best for. Words are hard. Is, oh wow, look at all these withers. Well, actually farming withers is actually good here as well, but if you don't have your Ankh shield yet, this dungeon is fantastic for trying to get some of those last few baubles for your Ankh shield. And let's see if we can find any of that useful stuff. I mean, I don't need it now, but it's just so you guys can see the value. There's a couple of rooms down here that have locked chests, and these chests will always be locked. I mean, look, they're all locked. It's not just coincidence. And the loot in these can be really nice. So let's have a see what we get. All right, first one, glowing powder, scarlight, emeralds, bunch of stuff. Next one we got, ooh, potion ring of magic focus. Don't really need that. Power 5. I'm actually going to take that because our bow only has power 4. So if we can get a power 4 book later, and then we can upgrade that to power 6, that'll actually be quite useful for us. But yeah, so this is probably another thing this is best for is finding secret potion rings. The other best place that I know of is the 4 tower dungeons, but often I have to loot like 4 tower dungeons before I even get any potion rings, the special secret ones. And this place can have a lot of those, or a few of those. Emeralds and sunglasses, so there you go. That's an item for the Ankh shield. Witches. There are a lot of witches in here, and that's one of the reasons why the dungeon almost always gets lit on fire. There's a lot of witches in this dungeon. And then also you've got the fact that there's just so many mobs that infernals spawn with lightning and ghastly, and they just light things on fire. So it is a very small chance that we manage to get through it without things lighting on fire and burning down the whole dungeon. But hopefully, we'll see. Hey, we got Advanced Sharpness 2 in here. That's actually quite a nice find. Again, we don't need it, but if you were sort of more mid-game, that could be potentially useful for you. Gas tier. Oh, I will take those blaze rods. More heals. Now, this is the other room that has a bunch of locked chests behind it. So, hopefully we'll get some pog loot in here. These little flying bastards. Wow. Alright, let's see what we get. First one. Oh, yep. Cobalt shield. There's another item for your Ankh shield if you don't have one. Got some sapphires. Jesus. These guys will just kill themselves in my thorns. Haha. Second chest. We have not a lot. Scarlet block. Third chest. Ooh, potion ring of reach. Nice. So again, another secret ring. Already 2 secret rings. Very nice. And last chest. Some sapphires. Looting 3 book. Tome even. Alright, some decent loot. Now, it's not necessarily endgame. I mean, I guess the secret potion rings are kind of endgame loot. The Ankh shield is kind of an endgame item. So it's really good value for mid-game and endgame. It'll be a very tough dungeon to do early game, though. That's for sure. Unfortunately, though, because it's protected, I'll have to come back and grab these once I've completed the dungeon. Oh yeah, and then you got the cafeteria as well. I love this room. Just because all the skeletons spawn with beef and chicken. Oh, it's so funny. The table service here is fantastic. Excuse me, sir. I've ordered beef and chicken. Oh yes, you brought me my beef and chicken. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, I think we've done pretty much all the basement rooms. To be honest, it's such a maze down here. It's so easy to get lost. It's such a big dungeon. I think we've done most. I think we've done all the main rooms. Yeah, here we are. So now we're up into the courtyard. There's not a whole lot in the courtyard. Some bolts and stuff from there. And I think this is one of the corners. And the corner towers don't have a whole lot. A lot of heals there. The corner towers are mostly just skeletons, heals, and then I think when you get to the top, there's a bunch of arrows and bolts. So the corner towers don't have that much valuable loot. Oh yes. Also, there's strays. There's at least like 8 stray spawn. There's at least 8 or so stray spawners here. So, yep, there you go. Ring of overclocking is what I was going to mention. The ring of overclocking is obviously another part of the Ankh shield. With lots of stray spawners, you can get that quite easily here as well. So that's just why it's just like the best place to farm items for your Ankh shield, as well as those secret potion rings. Yeah. Oh, that's actually decent stuff here, and more sunglasses. So this corner, okay, so this corner tower actually is slightly different from the others. This one has 2 stray spawners and some decent loot up here. We got sunglasses again for the Ankh shield, if we hadn't already got a pair of those here. But the other corner towers, excuse me, I have to clear my throat there, sounding all raspy. The other corner towers, I think, just have arrows in the top. But this one with the different staircase, because the other corner towers are just spiral staircases. This one actually has better loot up here. Basically, if you see multiple locked chests next to each other, it probably means they're locked intentionally, and it probably means there's good loot there. We are surrounded. Back off! Give me some space! Alright, what do we got in this one? Emerald block, spectral silt, silver. Nice. 2 backpacks in one room? God, what are the odds on that? I wonder. So yeah, just so you know, this is the entrance to that corner tower, and the other ones are slightly different. Well, there's a blight with an enchanted axe. We don't like those guys. Huh, seems you can't actually get to the other corner towers from the courtyard, apart from this one, maybe. Oh, right. So we're on the 2nd floor here. 2nd floor, and this is where things start to get wild, because there are a absolute ton of witches in here. Like, oh, okay. Huh, I've got another stray spawner up in this room that we just went up in. Oh, locked chest. Is there anything in here? So I think this is one of the other corner towers with the spiral staircases. And oh, yeah, so these ones pretty much just have arrows and bolts up there. Not a whole lot of value, but this structure, or this part of the structure here, right there and right here, has 2 more stray spawners for your ring of overclocking if you still need it. But moving on to the 2nd floor, this is where things start to get wild. There are so many witches in here. Ooh, some more food. Nice. So many witches. And because there's witch spawners on the floors above and the floors below, they just start spawning like crazy. So shortly here, we're going to have an absolute ton of witches. I think this just goes back to the basement. Oh god. Alright, we got to start clearing these out as quickly as possible, because if we don't, then things are going to start lighting on fire. So this part, you really want to be clearing things as quickly as possible to avoid lightning and explosions and fire. Oh, but these chests are locked and I want to check them. There's also some chests in here which have pog loot, apparently. Silver, I'll take that. Kabow! And, ooh, experience bottles. Nice. Take those. More gas tiers. Don't really need those. You can hear they're all, it's because it's got multiple floors, so they're like spawning above you and below you. So you're like, oh, this floor is pretty clear. We're doing well at clearing this floor. And then oh yeah, and you got these guys. So you got lots of totems from dying you can grab as well. But then you go back down, you're like, oh god, there's so many witches down here. Now, oh, that was an explosion, no fire. Okay, we're good. I should get my water bucket in my hand, actually, just in case I might be able to stop a fire if it starts. No. Woo! All right, that's what I'm talking about. Fire stopped. You can hear them all above me. All right, we're gonna have to get upstairs and clear it out quickly. You stop that. Well, there's so many mobs upstairs, it sounds like. Stay back, stay back, stay back. Clear, 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 clear. Woo! All right, we're doing good. These guys are on fire. Good, no fires, no fires. Stop it, stop it. You. Stop it. All right. Fast clear, fast clear. Pow! 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 Gotta get rid of these witches. Witches are bitches, as we know. Kapow, kapow, and Q-pow. Q-pow? Kapow! Kapow! And you get... There's so many mobs. You get so much experience. It's crazy. Now, I think there might be more witches above us, and there's going to be a lot of them up there. Because we haven't even been up there yet, and frames are starting to drop a bit. But you can hear them all. Okay. We got a fast clear. Let's do it. Bam. Bam. Witches are the priority. Nope. I missed one. Get this one. Get this one. That one. This one. These ones. There's fire. What is it? Ground fire? I don't think it is. Get rid of this guy. That one. Whew. All right. This is good. This is good. The structure is intact still. I never made it this far without it being lit on fire. In fact, it did get light on fire. Light on fire, lit on fire once. But we managed to stop it. Alright, sounds like the witches are spawning downstairs again. Let's clear them out. Clear them out. I think they're an extra floor down, or were they floor above? Oh, there's a couple here. Oh, that was ghastly. Okay, it doesn't light fires. Just explosion. All right, so we're doing well, but I guess those witches we were hearing were above us, so at least a couple floors above, there should be a lot of witches. Now, one thing that's nice to do, if you want to pick up the emeralds, you can fill your inventory with emeralds like this, and then just crouch around and get all the emeralds, so you don't, if you want to fill it up like this, so you don't pick up all the random crapola that's on the floor. Otherwise, it's quite hard to get all the individual emeralds just by, like, right-clicking them all. And there are a lot of them. Get out of here. Emeralds, num 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 num. No! Okay, we're good. It was orange, I thought it was fire. Alright, here we go. Next floor of witches. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. No fires yet. All right, we're actually doing really good. This is good. Oh god, I need to eat. I need my speed to get the witches. You stay back. All right, and we're back up. No. Whew. Okay, that was good. We're good. Now, one thing, there is a lot of stickies here because there's so many mobs that, you know, you'll get a lot of infernals. You will get a lot of stickies. However, all the mobs that... Oh, no. No. Gotta clear the witches. Oh, shit. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad, okay? We can still put this out. We can still put this out. Oh, I don't think we can put this out, man. Now they're fighting each other, bro. Now they're throwing fiery potions at each other. No! To be honest, we made it further than I've ever made it without it lighting on fire. So that was a good attempt. That was a... Oh my Jesus. It was a good attempt. It was a good try. They're fighting each other up there. Stop it. No more lightning means more fire. Stop it. Okay. Well, this is what always happens. We did well. We did well, guys. It was a good try. So what do we got loot-wise? More blaze rods. Let's get these unlocked. Nothing. Lots of enchantments. Efficiency 5 tome. Fortune 3 tome. That's quite nice. Curse break can be handy. Mending. I'll take a mending. Couple more enchants. There's a lot of enchants here. There's a lot of sort of mid-tier enchants. No pog enchants, but there's a lot of mid-tier enchants. It's a really good mid-game, I mean, even late game for various reasons, but particularly mid-game. If you want to find enchantments, there's a lot of good stuff here. Oh, what the hell? Okay. What's hitting me? Bruh. Always creepy when you get the, like, doo-doo-doo from being hit in the head. Oh god, I can't move. To be fair, when it does get lit on fire, it becomes like a fun little parkour arena. Some more decent enchants. God, there's so many enchants here. I mean, this is... Oh, there's an Unbreaking 3 tome. I'll take that. This is probably the best place to also get enchants if you are sort of mid-game and you're missing some of those enchants. Lots of efficiencies and breakings and mendings. Lots of tomes. If you're trying to farm tomes of Unbreaking 3 for, say, a silver armor set before the Lost Cities, this is also a good place for that. Looting 3 there. Nice. Looting 3 tome. Education 2. Not bad. Now, it also has a nether portal. I always thought it would be so cool. It's probably not possible with structure generation, but I always thought it would be so cool if the dungeon had a nether section. Like you went through this portal and then the dungeon carried on in the nether. Probably not possible with like structure generation to have one generate in the overworld and then a counterpart generate in the nether. Probably not possible, but it would be super cool. Because it always all the walls burn, so none of the spawners are spawning. These are all wither spawners. So again, a great place to farm wither skulls if you need nether stars. More wither spawners. Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of withers here. Oh, hello. Another one. What the hell? Get out of here, Argus. And then you get to the top room where you've got this thing which was causing the protection for the entire structure. And there is a bunch of chests in here. Many of them locked, many of them not. And you got a bunch of good stuff. Pearls, emeralds, obsidian, blaze powder, frost rods, silver. Lots and lots of good stuff to be had in here. And then these locked ones contain a bunch more enchants as well. Gas tier, fortune 2s, multi-shots. Now, finally, we have these top 4 chests here. And I think these ones are technically, apart from maybe the ones in the basement, are, yeah, some of the best ones here. And I think these can also spawn really useful baubles that you might need for Ankh Shield, or maybe the secret potion rings, emerald blocks. So many. I mean, literally one of the best emerald farms as well, I think. Excuse me, Beans. I'm trying to lockpick. 8, 5, 9, 2, 6, 4, 1, 3, 7. What do we got? That one wasn't worth unlocking. Bruh. Final one. What do we got? Hey, what did I tell you? Potion Ring of Reach and Spectral Silt. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Good stuff. And then we can destroy this. And we can go back down and farm the emerald blocks out of that one room from earlier. And we can wait for nighttime if we want to farm the withers. We can now wait for nighttime, have all these withers spawn, farm wither skulls, and get lots and lots of nether stars if we need them. And yeah, man. Big pog. Lots of fun. However, as per usual, we were not able to stop it lighting on fire. And honestly, I would have been surprised if we did, because there are so many witches, and it just takes one witch to throw a lightning potion, and then the whole thing lights up. And the thing is witches throw explosions or lightning potions, and then they all start fighting each other. So even if you are careful of not being within range of their potions, they start fighting each other, and then they just start blowing everything up. So that kind of is what it is. But it does become a fun little parkour arena anyway. And yeah, man, I just love this dungeon. I would love to see more of these types of structures in RLCraft. Like big structures that are protected, and you have to go through twists and turns and farm out of the mobs because you can't break the spawners and all that good stuff. It's loads of fun. Yeah, man. That's that. Guys, if you enjoyed the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. And it's always great to see you in the comments. Beans here. Beans here would love a like and a comment from you guys, wouldn't you, Beans? You little cutie. Alrighty, guys. Have an awesome rest of your day. Take care.